earlier today, and that is the Sharks have announced a 1:30 press conference on Tuesday
Can I
about.
say something before we get
Mhm.
to this? I'm pissed this got leaked before the player was able to announce it. I'm not gonna blame who did it. Not gonna say who did it, but I'm just saying I get it. I get that's your job, whatever. I feel like with this kind of information, though, just let the player say it. You don't have to be the first one on it. That's all.
Well, that's the thing for some people. They like to be the first, and that person who initially announced it likes to be the first.
I'm
I
aware.
mean, yeah, I mean, love,
No
love.
beef between it. No beef. Not causing
No,
beef.
I
Just
mean,
saying,
I mean, spoiler alert: Seattle Kraken expansion draft for crying out loud. But
Yeah.
then again, you can be wrong. Just ask Kevin LeBanc about having going on waivers before the beginning of last season. He just sat in the doghouse most of the year. I
Yeah.
digress. But let's talk about another guy that was on the ice for that 5-minute power play, and that is Logan Couture, who we are now going to say we are hearing multiple reports that he is going to announce his retirement. Of course, Couture drafted 9th overall in the 2007 draft. Look at that face before his teeth got broken. Like how many times?
So many.
His first goal against Chris Osgood of all people. And of course, got robbed of the 2011 Calder Trophy with a 32 goal, 24 assists, 56-point effort. I mean, Jules 933 games, over 700 points. Um, I mean, first Shark to record 30 goals in his first 2 seasons, and we haven't even touched the playoffs.
No,
In
I mean, we haven't even touched the playoffs, but he was a beast, right? Like for a very long time, even during that Sharks Cup run, like I know it was Pavs and all that crew, but like his playoffs were like insane. Like he was a playoff beast. Like not to mention game 7, but game 7, look who goes and points to the bench and is like, that's one, right? And then
Yep.
gets the boys riled up. Like I know Jumbo also spoke, I'm pretty sure, but he's the one who kind of started that.
Yeah, I mean, and of course, his second goal in that game 7, forever immortalized. I think AJ has an incredible picture that he got signed of
He put
just
up
Couture's
30 goals in 2016 in the playoffs.
30 points in
Frozen
2016.
my back. Yeah.
Yeah, 30 points in 2016. Didn't even play in the cup final and was still the leading goal scorer in the 2019 playoffs. Led or tied for team playoff scoring 4 times. I mean, you look at the numbers that Dangle put up on Twitter earlier. I mean, the dude, I feel awful that he never got a chance to get back into the playoffs again because Couture was clutch. I mean,
Yeah.
Clutcher was the trending hashtag before Calder Bringy, for crying out loud.
No, look, like I do want to say I'm kind of glad we got some clear. We're getting some news tomorrow, like on what happened, what's going on with Couture, because it was radio silent there for a bit. I know everyone got pissed off at him for missing picture day, which that's no I get it, but no need for that. Like with this, we'll get some clarity. I feel bad for the guy, right? Like he's like this is not a way a player wants to end their career, right? You know what I
Mhm.
mean? And like I really wish we got him the cup there in 2016, 2019, and the infamous 2014, which felt like our year.
Oh, yeah.
Um, so yeah.
It was
Uh,
tough. Double A Sports with the Couture news, Vlasic, Goodrow, who returned after winning the cup with the Lightning, are the last remaining players from the golden generation. Truly an end of an era.
yeah.
Indeed.
I mean, you look at that 2019 blue line, like Burns, Carlson were traded. Braun was retired. My God, what's his face? Ryan. I don't know where he's at. I'm pretty sure he's out, but like or no, he signed with the Canes affiliate, I believe.
Oh, Joachim Ryan?
Yeah, Joachim Ryan.
Oh, yes. Never forget him. The battle between who should we have, Paul Martin or Joachim Ryan? Yeah.
Yeah.
Double A Sports, I agree with Jules. Should have let Logan announce himself, but the media will be the media.
Yeah, and
And
I get that. Like that's their job, right? I just in certain situations it frustrates me because I'm like, this is someone's person. You know what I mean?
yeah,
But that's just my opinion.
yeah. MJ, sad for Cooch. He's the first player I ever liked on the Sharks when I started being a fan. Yep.
He was
Um,
clutch.
yeah. Simcast, so sad for Couture. Father time. Yeah,
Father time
Father
can be
time
the real
always
key
wins.
word, eh?
Yeah. So
Uh,
is it actually a retirement or a unable to play hockey, aka
uh,
LTIR?
I'm assuming the unable to play hockey ladder because that way Couture can still get paid. Because I was really when the first was announced that he was retiring, I was like, he's giving up all that money? Question mark.
Right.
So I'm assuming. Thank you, Kevin Lacey, for clarifying this. I'm assuming it's like unable to play hockey, which is basically quote for I'm going to become
Weber.
Shea
Whoa.
Weber and chill on LTIR.
Should
I'm
have
sure
gotten
he'll
the
get
silver.
traded to yeah. Anyways, keep going.
Should have gotten the silver stick 2 seasons ago. Completely agree. I mean, just tough. Simcast. I don't imagine any shark wears 39 and 44 soon, maybe 8-2. I think they'll be available. They won't be retired
Yeah, I
because
don't
if
think yeah.
go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I totally interrupted you. That was on me. Go for it.
I was gonna say, I mean, if we're not having 39, 44, or 8, I will come back with 20, 32, and 11 as well. But that's where the Sharks need to have their Ring of Honor. So,
I
Jonathan
I
Becker, friend of the show. Hi.
44 I could see an argument for just putting that out there. But I could see it happening. I'm not saying I agree with it. I could see a world where that happens. But
Yeah.
I don't think we need to retire. I love Couture to death. Again, I would not be shocked if no one wears that number just out of respect for him for a while. But I don't think he's gonna that number will get retired.
Yeah. I mean, it took a year or so for the Sharks to distribute 88. I can't see 8 being distributed for a while. Although 48 was readily
48
available for
was
Eric
yeah for
Bolkamp.
Eric Holcamp, future stud. Um, yeah. Also, the captaincy, like Miguel's bringing up, is now open.
Yep.
Um,
And so let's get to our poll question on here right now. And that is who
the next
gets to
captain.
see?
Oh
I had your choices were Ferraro. You
no,
had uh you had Ferraro, Toffoli, Celebrini, or other. And to the 61 who voted, 54% said Tyler Toffoli.
I agree.
Uh Celebrini 31%.
Too
Uh
early.
other 8%, Ferraro 6%. And the reason why I put Ferraro in there is because Ferraro's essentially been the pseudo captain of this team while Couture's been out and
Yes,
Hurdle's gone.
yes. But you're forgetting a man walked into the Sharks dressing room and adopted 2 children, and that man is Tyler Toffoli. Like, ho honestly, a under the radar pick could be Eklund. Like,
Oh,
a really under the radar, like, if this happens, the Sharks are big braining it, but I don't see that happening just because Tyler Toffoli's contract ends in, what, 3 years?
yeah.
So, by that time, Celebrini's a 8 he's no longer a child, he can legally drink at that age, and I feel like when you can legally drink, it's appropriate to give you the captaincy. Um, it would just be a smooth transition from, Toffoli we can move on from Toffoli to, Celebrini. And just in my opinion, that's and imagine how cute that would be. And also, I think Ferraro might be getting traded. So let's not do that, please.
Well, I mean, but my point is that he has
Sure.
been the guy.
He
But
he has, but your Tyler Toffoli walked in and was like, "Look at me," and adopted 2 children. That is literally the future of the Sharks.
yeah.
And I could 100% getting Eki. The again, that was an off the board pick. In a group chat today, people were like saying Shakir Mukamadulin, and I was laughing. They're saying it as a joke, but it was funny to me. Um, no, like, look, like Eki, I think will get an A. If I had to pick next year's leadership group, because the Sharks love 5 A's and 4 A's and a C. Um, it's as much as I hate it, it's probably Barkley Gaudreau. the guy got an A this year. He's probably going to keep that A. It's probably Alexander Wenberg until he gets traded at the deadline. It's probably a guy like Eklund, and it's probably Ferraro with Toffoli having the C. Maybe at the trade deadline, once Ferraro's traded, they throw on an A on Celebrini, kind of like what the Hawks did with Bedard this year.
Yeah, I could see that. I could totally see that. Toffoli A, Eki
Toffoli
A.
C. Toffoli
Or
C.
sorry, Toffoli C.
Oh,
Excuse
yeah.
me.
Toffoli C,
But
yeah.
Toffoli C, Eki A, Selly A. I could see them doing A. I mean, Sidney Crosby was an A for his second season. Or no, I think he got it like in the middle of his first season, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, Bedard?
No,
Oh,
Crosby.
okay. Yeah, Crosby
And then
got it early.
and so did Landeskog,
McDavid.
and so did McDavid. So, yeah. So we'll see how it goes.
Oh, you know what? We should. I agree. Back to 6 A's like the older days.
Yes, make one C, two A's great again.
I mean, if they do that, just go Eki and Ferraro and just avoid the trading part when you trade Wenberg, inevitably or something. Unless the Sharks are,
Yeah,
not
it'll
saying they're
be
gonna sell the whole team, but you get what I'm saying.
right. So
But, like,
thank you.
if he's not gonna re-sign, you may as well get assets. So
Right. But Simcast making a good point here. If we think we know Sully is going to be the captain, why wait? He's already dapping guys up after the game like a true leader.
it's just, in my opinion, it's too I don't like if the Sharks make him captain, I will not be upset about it. I feel like that's again like putting the C on an 18-year-old to me just doesn't feel right. Because you have a guy in Tyler Toffoli who can, for 3 years, hold on to it, and you can put the A on Celebrini and have Toffoli, like, mentor Celebrini, and then at that point, you can have Smith be an alternate also, you know what I mean? Because Smith's a quiet assassin, like, JD calls him that, and I agree. He's quiet, he's never gonna get the full spotlight because of Celebrini, but, like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. No, I mean Patty was kind of a semi-quiet leader. I mean, and then we saw Pavelski go off in the Stadium Series film, and then go in there. Miguel Chavez, would he be the youngest captain in NHL history?
Landeskog was 19 or 18?
I think Landeskog was 19, and
Oh, he would be. He's 18 right now. Like,
and
yeah.
yeah. So we'll see. I mean, it would be interesting if Couture retires, and the next thing you know, you throw a C on whoever for the final game. That would be interesting.
I think if they casually just threw a C without saying anything, people would have a mental freak out. Because if Celebrini skates onto the ice with a C on his jersey, don't think Twitter is not running, or X.
Oh, well, and that's the thing. That'd be
Somehow
huge.
we went from peas and carrots to milk and cookies. Listen, if Tyler Toffoli gets named captain, I'm expecting Celebrini and Smith to bring him some milk and cookies to the press conference. All right.
Well,